Hiya, my name is Naomi Price and I came to Bedford Hypnotherapy Clinic because I was diagnosed with anxiety when I was about 14 at upper school, which was a horrible experience for me. And it was my partner suggested that I came to the clinic. He had a friend that went to a hypnotherapist for stopping smoking, and she found that it worked very well. And during the years I've had a number of therapies. I had counselling and forms of medication, which were sort of worked and helped a little bit at the time, but I found out very, very up and down. And I think that's because with the counselling, I was just sort of talking about what could be the cause, and the truth is I never knew what the cause was, which was what the hardest thing for me was. And but with the hypnotherapy, I found it very, very useful, because you just kind of let go of a load of all your suppressed emotions, and you just feel so much better for it. During the counselling that I had, I found it very very useful at the time, but as I said, they just ask you loads of questions and about about your past and all the rest of it, and I never knew why I was the way I was. I just knew that I didn't feel right, which was really hard for me, and so I found hypnotherapy very, very beneficial. Before I came to the clinic, life was quite difficult. I was very up and down, which made me quite frustrated, because I thought I was on the medication prescribed from the doctors, and I thought if it was meant to sort me out, why would I still be up and down despite taking the right amount of tablets every day? This meant that I couldn't hold down a job very well. I had a lot of time off of college, which was such a shame, because I was studying what I really, really wanted to do, and have as a career. But since I've come to therapy, even during therapy, I noticed changes at work. I was a lot more confident, and certainly now I've finished, I honestly wouldn't consider myself to be anxious or depressed at all. Obviously still experience some emotions, but that's as everybody does. And before, I always used to almost use it as an excuse. Like, everybody knew that I had it, and if I was feeling a bit off, I'd say, oh, it's because I've got anxiety and depression. And now I wouldn't introduce myself with having such a thing, which is really, really good, because it's been such a big part of my life for so long. And certainly now I've finished the therapy, I couldn't be happier. Absolutely fine, getting on, working hard. I passed college and got some good grades. I'm now working as an outdoor activities instructor, which is what I love to do, and I actually managed to go to work every day, all day, and come home and just be really, really proud of what I've done. An example of a situation, how it's helped me, a few weeks ago I had a very stressful weekend, and but I still got up on the Monday morning and I went to work, no problems, whereas before I used to obsess over things so much that I'd make myself ill for the next week or so, which obviously couldn't go to work, couldn't do anything, and it was really, really ruining things. So I would honestly recommend this therapy to anyone. If you have any doubts, trust me, I've been unwell for so many years, and now I wouldn't even consider myself to feel that way. So I'd just like to say a huge thank you to Sue and for making it possible, and yeah, just really, really happy with the results. So thank you very much.